Hi, Mateus here. Today, I wanted to share a few interesting solutions that I did for a Zoho implementation project using some of the amazing features in Zoho. But rather than talking about the whole project, I decided to highlight two simple but very effective solutions that we found to meet the client's needs. And the reason that I'm doing this is by sharing this, I believe that this will hopefully resonate with some of your business needs as well. And so let's start it. So the story behind here is how to handle deals for long-term contracts, right? So a quick context here. This is a sales development team at a high-tech manufacturing company working on long-term contract deals. Okay, so once a deal is won, it means that a company will be supplying for this client for the following years. And in this case, the contract are usually 4 years, but we can change this depending on the context, of course. So the solution we came up with involved the creation of a subform, which sales agents would have to input the expected revenue here for each year based on a certain probability. So of course, filling out these roles was a bit of a work and created some repetitive actions from sales agents. So using a client script, we created an interaction that would automatically create the number of roles pre-filled with some information, and this would save some time and make more intuitive for the users. And the second part of the showcase is regarding Zoho Analytics. So once we have all this information, how could we have this in an aggregated view so management could monitor the expected revenue? So hopefully by now I got you interested. So let's dive in the implementation for these. So for those who are new to Zoho, client script is a cool feature that allows us to customize client-side interactions that will enable to enrich the user experience. So we created this very simple function here that would, based on the years in pipeline field, would set the number of rows. So here's a quick example. So by just adding here the number of years, it would automatically change the format of the subform for 4 rows. If we change for 0, of course, it would change for 0. So by using this client script, we can improve the user's interaction, and in this case, saving at least 8 clicks, which is relevant once these are very repetitive actions that users need to take. So the goal here is, of course, not only show this specific solution that we found, but also showcase a bit of the potential for client scripts and what this feature can do to improve the interface experience. So now for the second part of the showcase, in this is more for business intelligence. So the client needed a graph, needed some kind of report that would aggregate the values for in each deal grouped by the year. So although here we have year 0, 1, 2, and 3, in a real scenario, we would have the actual year, so to 2023, 2024, etc. So how can we have in one graph these amounts aggregated by year? So this means that we need to sum up the amount in each year for all these deals. So how can we do that? Of course, we did that by using Zoho Analytics, which is also an amazing tool, and it connects very well with Zoho CRM. So by default, we wouldn't have the subform, the custom subform that we created already connected. So we would have to come here to the setup and make sure that we have the pipeline estimation, which is the name of the subform here, checked. So this would be synced between CRM and Zoho Analytics, right? So now we have here we have created here the report, and this is just a very simple report. If you see here in the underlying data, the type of data that we have here is basically each role here is one of the roles for the subform, and then here we have the probable revenue and estimated revenue, which is the field that we'll be using to aggregate this information. So in the axis, we use here, of course, the year. We chose here the year, and then we select here probable revenue as a sum, and there you have it. So this is how we were able to aggregate this information and have this passed to the CRM, which is something that we needed for this project. So hopefully you enjoyed this short video, and please feel free to ask me any questions that we had regarding this implementation, and also feel free to connect with me. Thank you so much.